Welcome to another episode of the developer log of Unveil. Let's just jump into the new stuff. Settings, we now have a settings panel. You can now rewind keys, which is really important, and this wasn't easy to do, also, providing the right hints on the tutorial, but we made that. Now you also have a graphics menu where you can change the graphics quality and also the resolution multiplier, because you can't really stretch it, but you can multiply it. Also there is an audio menu on which you can change stuff individually. You can't change my voice, but you can change ambience and weather volume or UI effects or special effects or what have you. Yep, looking pretty neat. Now let's play a little bit and show you other new stuff going on. By the way, this is the scenario picker, and you will have different tiers with, you need to unlock them by completing scenarios and so on. You can do a, more difficult tiers later on. So we're in the night right now, and you can see there have been many changes on the UI in different ways. We'll go through them, but right now I want to show you something really cool. Look what the little guy says. A polar wind is starting to blow, and also a dry season is approaching. This is really critical. It will now tell you if the weather season will change, and that is a thing actually. And that means the following days are gonna be drier and also colder. Right? It's not gonna rain as much, water levels are gonna go down, it's going to be cold. This can overlap to get different kind of weather situations you need to overcome. Now, another new feature is, you may have idle moments in the game. Usually you solve them, right, by going to sleep. But sometimes you still need to stand by your campfire for an extra hour or two. What do you do then? Well, in a simulation game, usually what you do is do what this little guy is suggesting right now. Now you can use the keys 1, 2, and 3 to fast forward. So we're just gonna increase the fuel on the campfire, and look at this. Huh? Isn't that cool? Pressing keys 1, 2, and 3. You can now go to medium or fast speed, and as long as you stay quiet, you can fast forward everything, and the animations will fast forward. You can see the time on the bottom left just going faster. It's pretty neat, and that helps to sort of break these little dead zones that I had in the game, in the gameplay, right? Moments in which you couldn't do anything. Can you listen to that waterfall? Isn't that cool? That is new actually. And it's depending how close you're at, as you would expect. There's a little lag going on here, and I have fixed it. In case you were wondering, it has been fixed, so don't worry about it. But yes, so you can also see there has been some changes here and there. This is pretty much, I think, how it looked back then at the inventory. There has been some tweaks, a lot of performance fixes and patches going on, and that was really important. The game had some difficulties showing the inventory properly without lagging its heart out. You can see the weather icons on the bottom right just being way more, like, I don't know if crisp, but just looking plain better. I don't know, they're looking better for me. And you even have an indicator of how the sky is, right? So you don't necessarily have to rely on the clouds moving on the floor, if you may. Now I had a trap set on the other side. This scenario that we are playing, it's called free roam for now, and so I had a trap going on here. It's actually south, and hopefully there's a delicious rabbit waiting for me, and there he is. Yeah, big rabbit even. And this is a good way to get breakfast, and you can use a knife or sharpstone actually. Now there are multi-purpose tools, which I'm not showing here because I don't have any in that moment, but you can actually get the fur out of that animal before we actually cook it, so we can craft things with it. now there's also rocks that can accumulate rainwater in the cracks, right? So it's a little bit of water, but it's still helpful, right, to find these somewhere around there, right? And it's pretty helpful, especially if you're like hiking or something. And together with that update, there was also this little cool update on which you can now partially fill in a container, water container, right? So you can use several rocks to fill in one coconut or something that you have to transport it. Now, you have to go to different places to find resources, and actually I try to come here to this case so I could find a rock. I don't have any right now, and the reason why is because I wanted to make my own axe. This is also an improvement. You can see you can now check out everything you can craft as soon you select an item. Before it used to be just, you know, the result and that's it. You couldn't see the process to it. So crafting has become way more intuitive. We can see now it's drier as it should. You know, we saw that it was gonna be a drier epoch now. So, ooh, yeah, we're getting a lot of wood logs out of that. That was nice. And I had to sort of cut the record because it was gonna take forever, guys. So yes. So on free roam, this scenario is just huge. There's a lot of places to go. I'm actually now trying to go north to the mountains, and actually the idea would be to sort of camp in the mountains for a few days and collect a bunch of rocks so I have enough. Maybe go down and fish following days. Although actually, as you can see on the bottom, it's getting really cold. I think that polar wind that was predicted before is now really starting to kick in. So we're gonna harvest this very quickly, and we may actually have to like stop right here and camp. And that is one of the things that will be going on in these big scenarios. And so in order to do that, let's go ahead and make a campfire. It's noon, but you can see how cold it is. Like, the polar wind is really strong. This bug was also very strong, but again, it has been fixed, so do not worry. So we're gonna actually craft a campfire, and you can see you can start a campfire with a combination of different items. You can use a rock, you can use a stick, you can use branches. So in Unveil, you know, you use the items that you have. This is the new item placer, as you can see. It even shows an X whenever you can use an area. You can even see this during the night. It's pretty awesome. And so yeah, we're gonna light it up. And now that we have a little fire, we're gonna blow in a little bit. And by the way, you can see now, or you can hear how the music changes. Also, of course, you see, you know, how everything looks grayed out, and that is because, you know, you're starving. So yeah, the moment you eat a little bit, music, the nice music kicks in again, and you know, this bug has been removed, so don't worry about it. And you know, colors are brought back in, and it's all pretty cool. I mean, the music that you're listening to is actually adapting to the current weather, windy day, night. It's pretty sweet. So now we cooked our rabbit, by the way, and we're gonna eat it. It's 93 energy once cooked, right? And that was a good catch right there. But now cold times have come, and I should have salvaged that rabbit to get the fur and sort of, you know, make myself a scarf or something. And there's way more features that have been implemented in the past couple months, but this is all the time we have right now. Remember, we are coming out on June, which is this month, as an early access title on Steam. It's just a couple weeks away. And indeed, that has been all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.